do to measure that, to try and estimate the age. Obviously different trees are going to grow at different rates. We're going to go for the average, which is 2.5, so you've got to divide it by 2.5 to get the average rough age of the tree. The next thing you've got to do in terms of surveying your trees is you're going to try and estimate how tall they are. So if you have a pen, got it in a pocket, I'll put it down somewhere, pencil. So I've got a pen, you've got to hold this out at eye level height, straight in front of you. Got to try and line up the bottom of the pen to the bottom of the tree, the top of the pen to the top of the tree. So at the moment it's nowhere near, is it, from this height, so I'd have to move quite far back. You might find that you have to go into the meadow to do it. Then if you get to that point, you then need to measure the distance between where you are and the tree. So you might be able to do that by tape measure, but you'll probably find it's much bigger than the tape measure is. So you can either add it up as you're going along, or you can sort of stride it out. So if you roughly, you can figure out how much a metre is in your sort of walking strides. We'll find the person in your group who's got closest to a metre, okay? And then you can estimate how tall it is that way. The second thing that we need to do is we're going to be looking at the ground vegetation, which is this sheet here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off, the starting point is going to be this line just along here where the footpath is. So from there you can do your first quadrat on the ground there. So you put your quadrat down. They've got 100 squares on them. I'm sure you've used them just before, so you know how they work. You need to sort of make a rough percentage estimate of what you've got in there. If you use your apps, you can make sure someone in your group has got the apps, so you can test your apps out and see whether you think they're right or not. I do have a wildflower plant ID guide, which is quite good, so if you want to check anything up, you can use that, or there are some hedgerow FSC guides as well that some of the stuff might be in too. So you have to, as you're doing your quadrats, you need to do it every 5 metres. So you'll measure along with your group from the original one, move along 5 metres, you then put your next one down. You'll probably find that you only have time to do 1 or 2 anyway. Okay. So yeah, once you're doing that, as I said, estimate the percentage cover and try and record as much as you can down on your sheets. Does that make sense?